Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cataclysmic Mongoose Podcast. I'm Tommy. This is Trevor.
There's mongoose in our state?
We have a celebrity guest.
We do.
From the famous comedy duo Daniel and Samuel.
Give us the whole
owner of the Chariot of Wisdom.
Hit
and
comedy,
lover of all things over 53 years of age.
What? Including your grandma. Give us that link.
Oh, yeah. YouTube.com/HitComedyDuo DNS for outstanding content coming out every Monday.
Listen to this funny
and
man.
Friday.
And Friday.
And Friday.
And Friday.
Really? Y'all still upload? I thought it was a dead channel.
Well, no. We're on kind of a hiatus because Sammy and I neglected to notice that 10 episodes of Security Breach were missing. So it skipped from episode 33 to 43. And so we're in the
That's
process
okay.
of
Who
making
needs numbers
thumbnails.
anyway? We've already stated before we don't like math people, so honestly the lack of numbers is not that concerning.
Math people are into vor, and that intimidates the shit out of us.
To be honest, you actually kind of dodged a bullet. You almost got to episode 34.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On FNAF.
Ooh.
That would have been a sussy baka.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
My
Would have been a
bad.
sussy baka.
You should just
Maybe I
go
should
from
skip that one.
33 to 35.
That's a good point.
He thought the other 30s weren't necessary, so that's cool. Well, we have the funny man here, and we're talking about something equally funny, and that is Would You Rathers.
Yeah, we're lazy today, so we're just going to go over Would You Rathers with a guest.
It's a much easier episode. So we've each got a set of Would You Rathers, and we should go in a clockwise pattern.
I like this. I like cockwise.
Cockwise? I love cock. So who's going first? I can roll the dice if we need to.
I do not care.
Are we dead-ass rolling dice on a podcast? They're going to think we staged it.
They think we're going to stage it? Okay.
Turn on the camera.
I don't care. We're not turning on the camera. That's not until the 69th episode special.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
For real.
I've got something to look forward to now.
Let me get a D4 real quick.
All two people who know what a D4 is.
It's a dice
with four
with
sides.
4 sides.
I didn't
Think
know
of
that.
caltrops, but it's more solid.
They're more terrifying to step on than Legos. Trust me, I know.
Oh, that looks like a nightmare now that you mention it.
Yeah, I like to lay multiple of these out, in front of a door, so if someone walks in, they just, take piercing damage and they die. So you're one...
They make metal dice.
Yeah.
So you could just, scatter them out.
It inflicts bleed.
Like the tax.
It's so good. So, Daniel, you're one.
Uh-huh.
You're two.
I'm shit.
I'm pissed.
You're piss and shit. I'll become, which is 3. And on a 4, we'll reroll, alright?
Okay.
4 is period, and there
1.
aren't any chicks.
Oh, okay.
Alright, funny man Daniel, you go first.
Okay. So my first one here I've got written down was, would you rather... Chase has been on here before, right?
Chase
no.
is not
Oh,
yet.
he's not?
But
Okay.
we have a tradition of shit-talking Chase every
Oh,
episode.
well, that's interesting. Would you rather piss out worms every time you piss, or have Chase wipe your ass for the rest of your life?
Okay, so our listeners only know Chase from the shit we talk about him constantly.
I'd still definitely have Chase wipe my ass.
I kind of
Jeez.
figured.
sure.
I had a prediction of how
For
this would
sure.
go.
For sure Chase needs to wipe my ass.
Really?
Plus,
now.
pissing worms? That sounds, awful.
My dad
Yeah.
did that once.
I feel so bad for your dad. Did he get the option to have Chase wipe his ass?
No, he was 2 and got into a bag of cat food.
Yikes. That's a yikesy
That's
Yeah, he
a-
was in the bathroom and then he was like,
Oh, my
they got
pee-pee.
hungry.
My pee got hunger. Yeah, I definitely let Chase wipe my ass
Really?
because it's a positive thing for me.
That's
and it's
true. I knew
Chase.
you'd say that.
I know Chase. It would be, I guess, a little bit different if it was a stranger, but
True.
it probably wouldn't change my answer that much.
The
Yeah.
original was Stranger, but I changed it to Chase.
Even if it's a stranger, I would still prefer a stranger always wiping my ass to pissing worms.
That's true. If it's Chase, I'm kind of on the edge here. But if it's a stranger and I'll never see this guy again, I don't know. I think I would go with the stranger.
Ah, so it's kind of the other way around. You don't want, that,
Yeah, I don't want the familiarity.
he'll see your butthole every time, and you don't want him seeing your butthole, basically.
But think about it like
not-
this. He'll know his way around. He'll know how
That's
to clean
true,
it
yeah.
after
Think about
practice.
Well,
But no one said he did a good job.
But he's going to.
Here, let's change the would you rather round. Would you rather have Chase wipe your ass every day, or a random stranger wipe your ass every
random
day?
stranger all the
random
way.
stranger.
It's some random dude every time. I can treat them like shit for all that they care because all their job is to wipe my ass.
Here's the thing: Chase would get good at it eventually. So
would he? Would he get lazy?
He wouldn't get lazy. I would make sure he doesn't get lazy.
So Trev is unique because Trev's relationship with Chase is a little more homoerotic than yours and mine.
I got to witness it firsthand.
Yeah, so like
gym bros.
Yeah.
If it was Trev, for sure Trev should pick Chase. But you and me, strangers.
Absolutely. Highly agreed.
All right, I think we got that one solved pretty much. If it's the worm situation, definitely Chase. And it varies depending on relationships with Chase.
Well, glad that's been solved.
The good ending. All right, Tommy, what about yours?
All right, guys. This is a little less shitposty.
Unfortunate.
So, guys, hear me out. Would you rather be incredibly intelligent, but super unfunny and hard to socialize with? Or incredibly funny, but you're dumb as rocks?
Oh, that's
Dude,
so
I'm
easy.
already the second. Would I rather become bad at what I'm good at and be smart, or just live life as I normally do? I think I'll just go with the second, because I mean, intelligence, if you can't be funny in any sort of like context, you're gonna kind of come off as arrogant sooner or later.
Oh, true.
Like, basically, you're gonna be intolerable. You're gonna be an insufferable asshole.
Yeah, but like, you gotta think about what's more useful to your day-to-day life, right? Do you think
if you work at a factory, do you have to be that smart?
Well, no, but do smart people work at factories very long?
No, but people who work at factories make $20 an hour starting.
Yeah, but like,
there's more money in other places.
If you're intelligent enough, you can go down other avenues.
That's also true.
Sure, you'll look like an arrogant asshole, but you're not actually. You just don't understand social cues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm taking funny. As a man who is average on both intelligence and funny, I'm taking go funny.
You're average? Fucking hell yeah, man. I'm below that.
Hell yeah.
I'm 6 inches if it was cut off at the 5-inch mark, so here.
Did that joke start before that night?
Yeah, I just randomly said it one night because
I heard Chase say it when he got in my car, and that was the first time I'd heard it. And then I heard it.
Yeah, I measured with my phone. Yeah, you're 6 inches if the 5-inch mark was cut off. Yeah, simply put, I would also be funny but stupid because
people would like you.
I find the social aspect of life to be almost as important, if not more important, than like finance.
True.
I don't know. I feel like people have the capacity to forgive basically anything in someone they view as a friend or comrade. So like, eventually, if you're intelligent enough and interesting enough, regardless of how unsocial you are, you will someday have a meaningful relationship. I'd rather be really smart and not understand social cues.
And drive a Mercedes-Benz.
What color is your Bugatti?
Camo, because you can't see it.
Holy
that explains
shit.
a lot. That would be really neat. I was gonna say, is your driver license camo too?
No, I can show it to you.
Show it. Picture it didn't happen.
Fuck. Damn it.
I'm sorry, I beat you to the punch.
Kill.
You should hand it to me and not ask for it back. Here, let me pull it out.
No.
I'm hungry.
You can't pull it out.
I'm going to starve tonight. So I gotta do my would you rather.
I got fucking carded. I wasn't expecting that on the second question.
True.
Okay, what one should I start off with? I got a few here. More
Pick
than
one.
Would you rather eat a nice bowl of spaghetti or nuke Poland?
Okay, so
I love sorting by controversial.
Okay, so I think this is actually a way more philosophically interesting question than it sounds.
Expound.
Okay, basically, would you rather be notorious for being an awful person or live an average life? Like, if you were that guy that nuked Poland for no reason, you're going down in the history books. Like, people will write about you forever. There'll be, like, memorials to wherever in Poland got nuked. Like, you're the villain now. But if you just eat a bowl of spaghetti, you're not going to make any impact on the
it's
world.
a nice bowl at that. It's a pretty good one.
So, like, I guess the question really is,
bowl.
would you rather live, like, an average life and enjoy a good meal once? Or, like, leave behind a really terrifying legacy for people to remember for generations?
Basically, are you a terrorist? I think I'll just go with the spaghetti, but if I wanted to be funny and let the intrusive thoughts win, I'd definitely nuke Poland. So it just depends on how I'm feeling. Right now, I'd probably just eat the bowl, because I'm kind of hungry. But if I was full, I'd probably nuke Poland.
Well, I've had a lot to eat today, and I'm not too hungry.
So...
And I don't really like spaghetti too much anyway. I've never been to Poland. Fuck Poland.
Damn, based.
Get
All right.
nuked.
So you're the final decision maker. We got to be unanimous. Are we nuking Poland?
I feel
Oh,
like
we're
if you
unanimous?
gave me the power to nuke Poland right now, or eat a bowl of spaghetti, I would go full Harvey Dent and just flip a coin.
Oh.
Okay, so we'll say that's 2.5.
Hold on. Do I have a coin?
So
Oh shit, I do. I for sure have a
Oh,
coin.
I've deposited it all into the Tootsie Roll
All right,
box.
all right.
we're rolling today. We're basing half our podcast off luck.
We've got like props.
RNG podcast? Damn.
Yeah, we have
All
props,
right.
a coin and a dice.
Chatbot.
All right,
AI.
so I'm gonna flip this, and if it's heads, Poland gets nuked.
Oh, okay.
You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys think it is?
It's
Tails.
heads.
Heads.
Yes!
Fuck you, Poland.
Fuck you, Poland. Getting nuked. But I might get hungry later, so I might change my mind. All right.
Yeah, same.
After
It's a
been
good
nuked.
bowl of.
After-
It's
after-
a good
Wait.
bowl of spaghetti.
Good question, though. If you choose to nuke Poland, can you never eat spaghetti again?
That's not how it works.
Yeah,
It's
you-
just like you get the bowl of spaghetti as a reward for not nuking Poland.
Yeah, you decide I'm not going to nuke Poland in this exact moment, and the decision gets taken away from you, and in front of you, coalescing from Starlight itself, is a nice bowl of spaghetti, the best one you've ever had.
Okay, my decision still stands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same.
nuke Poland. All right, guys, that was a pretty easy one, but one that sparked a lot of ideas.
True.
So we're back to you, Daniel.
Oh, true.
What do you got next?
Okay, so the next thing I wrote down was Trevor giving me advice on how to make a would you rather. No, it was not that. It was giving advice on how to be funny. And it says, say something. Think about it. Would it make me ha-ha cordial?
What?
That's what you said.
That's
Anyway, so the next would you rather.
you asked
You
me.
wrote down a tip as a would you rather.
I've got
It was a joke. You asked how do you be funny, and I said, okay. I would think to myself, I repeat the joke, and then I'd say, would this make me ha ha? Would this make me chortle? Would it be the funny?
it auto-corrected to cordial, so that's what I went to.
Okay.
I do
Okay.
have an actual one for
Okay.
the next one. Okay.
Well, this is more of a question,
Oh,
really,
true.
than a
Okay.
straight would you rather. So, would it make you funny, ha ha, cordial?
If it was like 3 in the morning, it might.
Yeah, agreed.
What is it that we're referencing?
Yes.
Like what? Okay, I'll
we
agree with that one. I'll take the first option.
Okay. Great.
I'll,
You want me to
I'll
read
also
a real
take
one,
the.
or are we moving on?
Please read a real one.
Okay. Would you rather be shitted out of the chicken egg or eated the chair?
So would I rather be shitted out the chicken egg, or like eat an actual chair? Eated.
Yeah, fully eated the chair.
I feel like I could be hatched and be fine.
Based off of our past humor, I would definitely eat at a chair.
True.
I think I'd go with the eated chair. Do I get to
would
decide
too.
what the chair's made out of?
Ooh, no, it's got to be that exact leather
What
chair.
is your guys' aversion to like being hatched? Like I can't imagine that's particularly uncomfortable. But eating a
Chair's
chair
funnier.
will like kill your intestines.
Well, it depends. Well, okay, if it's the leather one,
Like if regardless, chairs usually have like some amount of wood in them. You're gonna like have
Oh
to
yeah,
digest
the legs
splinters.
are definitely wood.
You're gonna have to like digest splinters and shit.
I'm sorry. I love eating chair, but like I kind of have to go with the hatching because like it would just not cause me pain and cause me to die a slow painful
That's the
death.
chair.
Yeah, oops, I ate it. Oh, I got hunger.
Let's
Picture
not.
of the chair will be on the website.
No, it won't.
Good. It should be.
True.
What? No.
Can we invite the chair as a special guest for an episode so we can eat at him?
Right here. Say hello.
We don't have video. There's no way they'll see this chair.
It's
No,
okay.
no,
On
that's
the
'cause it'll be on the
69th
website.
special episode, they'll see the chair.
That's true. Also
Right next to
factual.
the funny thing that we do that we're not talking about until we get to the episode.
Oh,
So
true.
Trev and I are
Is
getting
it real
hatched.
orgy?
Are you still eating a chair?
I'm eating the fucking chair.
Okay, so
Damn.
you're eating a chair and getting like cancer and dying.
Yeah.
And dying from the splinters in your gut.
True.
Alright. I will get hatched and feel kind of weird for a second. Go ahead, Tommy.
Okay, guys. Would you rather be deathly allergic, like you die if you make contact with these things, to doors or to water?
Uh-oh.
Doors.
The,
Easy.
the idea behind water is obviously you don't just die of thirst in 3 days. Like, there's other ways to hydrate.
Okay.
But you're deathly allergic if you touch, I'm going to say, raw water.
So
So,
can
like,
I
if it's in a-
drink it, or is that just not a thing I can do?
You can't drink water, but, like, you could drink coffee or tea or basically
I can
anything
drink-
that's not pure water.
Okay,
So, like, rainwater, water from the ocean, water from a lake,
How far
all
can
that
I
will
stretch
kill you.
this?
Mm,
How much, like, say, sugar would I have to add to just a cup of water for it to be considered not raw water?
probably just any. Like, you could probably get away with, like, a pinch. So long as the parts per million go up or down from its natural state, you can consume it.
I would do that, but if it was just strictly not water, all I would do with the doors kill you situation is just carry a sledgehammer wherever I go and just break doors.
I was thinking more practical, like just wear gloves.
You guys are only thinking about, like, doors to a house. How are you gonna drive?
I break open the
The glove
door.
situation still works for me.
Oh, okay.
So,
I guess gloves work. Do gloves work as a workaround, or
I mean, I don't know. It's
Okay,
high
let's-
risk.
let's
Like, if
say-
a hole pops in the door, or, like, you bump into the door with your shoulder while you're driving.
true, but
that's why if I
wear a
destroy the
jacket.
door, then there's no door to die.
That's true. What if it's like splintered pieces of a door? Does that still
It's
count?
still a door.
It's still a door.
Shit.
So
We could probably die by just like walking on the side of the road or
yeah, because
something.
I'm also thinking like what doors have been destroyed and then used materials for other things. They've still been a
many
door
things.
at some point.
Not many things have been recycled doors, but there is just a small chance any amount of woodwork will
Yeah.
just kill you.
I think I'll just go with the water situation and just put pinches of
Agreed.
salt and sugar in.
And
Yeah,
pretty
how
much
are you
every
gonna
drink.
survive the rain?
You said you can.
I would
you
just
said
never-
you could drink rainwater.
No, I said you can't touch raw water, but like if it rains, it kills you. You just need
Oh,
to
okay,
not.
I missed
I would
that
just
part.
wear like one of those Among Us suits, like the biohazard suits outside whenever I see there's gonna be forecast.
Okay.
And yeah, basically never swim again. It's a good alternative to dying because I accidentally stepped on a small piece of wood just randomly, like on a sidewalk or something, because that could have been door.
Yeah,
True.
I mean, but someone could just like trip while eating dinner some night, and you're just dead.
That's why I wear my Amugos suit. And then anyone I'm around, I just tell them, hey, no drinking water. Bad. And then they just have to comply or I kill them. Simple as
You
that.
create a whole campaign about how water isn't actually healthy for you.
Yes.
Convince the whole world that it's what everyone thinks soda is.
They would ask for proof and I'd be like, well, you see this glass here? Ah! And I'd die. And they'd know.
I was thinking the water at first.
I mean, the idea is you're like deathly allergic, right? So, I mean, people are deathly allergic to peanuts and they don't die every time.
Oh, true.
Honestly, I just think, plain and simple, the water workaround is easier than the door workaround.
I was thinking that at first, but now I'm kind of going the other way. I'm thinking the door workaround would be easier.
Yeah,
There's
I'm also on Team Door. The Among Us suit argument applies to doors too, and
True.
doors are more rare than water.
And my room doesn't have a door. I have a door frame. That's it.
Does the door
That's
frame count?
adorable.
You're so funny. You should make it the hit comedy trio. Daniel and Samuel and Tommy.
True.
I can legally change my name to Tomuel if you want.
Tom Mule. Don't like that. Or you could do Dan, Sam, and Tom.
It's like Tom, Dick, and Harry, but more retarded.
Danny, Sammy, and Tommy.
Yeah,
All right,
that almost works.
I'll move on to my next one. Would you rather eternally be stuck in the body of a 10-year-old or the body of a 100-year-old?
Samantha, age 13.
Hi, it's Samantha, age 13. Listed on Craigslist as child locker, age 13. Price, 45 grand.
I don't remember where that came from.
We were joking about, I think we were at Troy's, what was it? Wasn't it his graduation party? Sure.
It might have been. I just
pretty
remember
sure it was at his
Vaughn.
graduation party, and Vaughn and I were getting loony because we had been up for like ever, and we were like, we were joking about like child lockers on Craigslist and stuff. So
my God.
we were role playing as kids getting sold on the market. I was like, hi, I'm Lucy, age 12. I sold for this much.
Y'all are some
Ow.
fucked up people.
It was like 3 a.m.
It was, yeah. Megan and I got off work and went straight to Troy's
It
house.
was a dark time for sure.
There's so much lore.
So much lore. Okay, so
My bad.
10-year-old or 100-year-old, you're stuck at this age forever, and you're technically immortal.
10.
10.
All the way.
110%.
That's like both the ages together.
Okay, hear me out, alright?
Yeah.
So, being a 100-year-old for all eternity is suffering.
True.
But you know how much bullshit a 10-year-old can get away with?
An immortal 10-year-old has
That's
that.
true.
Yeah. Like,
Literally
you've got the pass.
infinite bullshit.
You've got the pass when you're a kid. Like, you can just
That's true.
run up to things,
Oh,
like,
you can?
knock
You
shit
can,
over,
you can
and
literally
people are like,
let the
"Aw."
intrusive thoughts win.
all the
That's
time.
true.
People will feed you, too. It's not like you could ever end up homeless and on the street.
Are you immortal, but you can still, like, be harmed? Or are you just, like, impervious to
you
everything?
can be harmed. You can't die. So I'd say the limit is like bone fractures. Like your organs can't fail. They can't get like destroyed.
So,
But your bones
can
can
I
fracture.
lose an arm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could lose an arm,
Okay.
but you wouldn't die.
Damn, that sucks.
Bro, think of how much energy 10-year-olds have.
Let's just grow it back.
Also, remember
Bro,
all the
you're a
caffeine?
human. You're not a leisure.
Remember caffeine? Remember when you were, like, young
No.
and caffeine was, like, Coke?
No, I never had it.
You had a Coca-Cola, and you were just like.
It was just like, and there were 3 hours of your life just gone.
You were like
you
the
turned
Vroom-
into the Flash for
You were
3
the
hours.
Vroom and the Daytona 500.
Don't remember
You just
this
turned
happening.
into a Ford Accord, and you were just gone.
Damn.
You turned into the Bugatti.
You became
Did
the
I get
Bugatti.
camouflage too?
Yes.
Camouflage.
You thought you did.
Oh.
You were pretty sure no one could see what you were doing.
So yeah, basically, you don't want to be an old fart. How about we lower the age to 50? Would you rather be a 50-year-old
Ooh.
that's immortal or a 10-year-old?
That one's a little more
50-year-old.
tempting.
50-year-old, 100%.
I'm not 100% on it because there are still health issues once you get to that age.
Maybe he's 60%.
But
Because that's 10 plus
Oh.
50.
That's so fun. You silly
I
doll.
did it again!
You silly doll. What age would it need to be where you change your mind?
probably 40.
Yeah, 40. 40 for all
'Cause
eternity, I can live with.
40, it's still a little bit older than I'd like.
You're forever waiting.
40 is a little older than I'd like. At that point, I think I'd take that over 10. Because
I
I'd be
could
more
take
functioning. I could do more. I could ride on the roller coaster
Oh, yeah.
and whatnot.
That's fair. Even if you're 10 and immortal, they still won't let you get
That's
on certain rides at the
Unless you
amusement
are an
park.
extremely
Yeah, but
tall
like
10-year-old.
if you sneak into the amusement park as a 10-year-old, you're not going to get like arrested.
True.
I mean, no, but like
But you sneak
they've
on.
got a guy at every ride, right?
Actually, I have a qualifying question to ask. Does your brain ever mature, or is it always a 10-year-old brain?
You get to warp with the brain you have right now.
Oh shit,
Okay,
10-year-old.
Yeah, that I figured it was just operating under the assumption you already,
Because if
grew
you're
up.
just a 10-year-old, then you're not you. So that wouldn't be a
Well,
very good question to
No,
ask.
the thing is,
Yeah.
we were 10-year-olds at some point, and like the brain functions
miss it.
differently
If
after
I,
puberty.
If I went back to me as a 10-year-old, no. Please, I'd rather be 100.
Your hair.
My hair?
Yes.
Oh
the
yeah,
emo
because it was like
haircut.
grown out.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard about that. I've heard
remember.
Never
stories.
heard about
I've
it.
heard stories of emo Trev, but the youngest picture I've seen of him was like 13, and it was weird because he was like, "How did you get that picture of me?" And I
It was
like,
kind of
I
cursed.
have my ways.
It was so cursed. Okay,
Damn.
I think we got that down pretty much. The
True.
cutoff is 40, otherwise 10 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd
I
be
think so.
50, but like, if I have my current level of maturity, it's really tempting
I
to
know.
be a 10-year-old forever.
50 or 10, it is still. I'm not entirely sure, but I'd probably take.
I
10.
would also be 10. I just realized now I didn't actually answer the question till now, but I'd be 10. Just
Yeah.
because if you're 100 years old, you're like old and frail and shit. My
Yeah.
cutoff would also probably be around 40. Because
Yeah.
like past that, you're like...
Yeah, well, then you start not
turning
being
into
able to go to
Draugr.
sleep.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
start
know.
turning
I
into
know
Draugr
some, I
from
know some
Skyrim,
50-year-olds that are like with it, you know, like with it.
True.
Like in better shape than I am and shit like that.
Mhm.
ribbed.
I feel like if you're immortal,
Strong.
you have an infinite amount of time to work on yourself.
That's true.
So, like, you wouldn't be one of those out of shape, decrepit 50-year-olds.
You
You'd
would
be
be
one
a-
that took care of yourself and
You would
will
be
live forever.
yoked AF.
That means I couldn't get diabetes too, because that would require an organ to fail.
Yeah.
Right.
That would lead to like the other complications, like lightheadedness and
shit.
stuff like that. So if you got like,
True.
you would get the other sickness, but anything
Yeah.
that's fatal, you would.
But
My
yeah,
hair would start to gray. It'd be like a silver fox. I'm on Team 50 now.
that-
I've changed my mind. I'm on Team 50.
You old
don't
fuck.
slaughter me if I'm wrong. Is that the guy from One Punch?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. I think that was my question.
Yeah, oh
Daniel,
yeah,
it's your
it
turn.
is mine. Okay, this one's not a
Funny
funny
man.
one, but I was just kind of curious. No tabletop games or no video games? And I have a feeling I know the answer, but I was just curious.
Usually no video games.
Really?
Easily no video games too.
Oh, that's the opposite of what I thought.
Really.
Yeah.
Video games follow a very structured like way of play.
Yeah.
Like there has to be so much development put into it, and video games are fun, but at the end of the day they're meant to do one single thing. Even Minecraft has its limitations.
Yeah.
The imagination is a far greater versatile tool than any game could ever imagine to be, even 100 years down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if like an SAO style VR thing happened.
Okay, yeah.
Where like you could hop into an alternate reality and it would just be a reality.
And that'd be different.
Video games might be more tempting, but like
In the day and age that we live in now,
I would need to give up chess.
I didn't even think about chess.
Like,
I was thinking.
I would need to give up chess and Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
and like D&D.
I completely.
I just can't. I just couldn't.
there's also a very big problem with like the social aspect because playing one of those tabletop games in person has a much different vibe compared to video games, and sometimes
Yeah.
it's just almost more fun, even when it's not something like infinitely creative like D&D or like some sort of quote unquote imagination game.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing even something like say fucking Sorry, you know, the game with the little pins
Yeah.
you go pew, pew, pew.
I feel like if video games got cut off forever and I had tabletop games, I'd get into those complicated board games like Settlers of Catan, or I'd be a Warhammer gamer.
Warhammer. I'd love to get into Warhammer. It's
Yeah, for sure.
I've heard it's good. I
Expensive.
know nothing about it.
Also, like productivity would go way
Oh,
up.
that's true.
video games are a sink when it comes to wasting time.
Dude, I've got.
Don't get me wrong, I love playing video games. They're so much fun. Sometimes I hate them with a burning passion because they are literally a time sink.
I've got
Yeah.
my Steam Deck and my 3DS in front of me.
How do you feel about those now? Indifferent.
The same.
Yeah, the same, pretty much.
The same.
Yeah.
So,
I
so
can't
what's
play
your
it.
answer?
So I wasn't thinking about like board games. I completely forgot that actually is included in the spectrum. I
Yeah.
mostly was thinking like Magic and D&D, those type
Like
of
card
games.
games and
Yeah, just that style. But like if all board games, including the more generic ones, would wipe out, that makes it a little more tempting. But I've still got to get rid of board games or tabletop games because I've had so much fun playing games with people, more so than I have tabletop games because I'm just not super into it.
I think it just depends on the background.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure if we went up to some like basement dwelling Redditor that like played
Yeah.
I don't know
League.
the adult tagged Steam games, he'd probably say, "Bro, video games all the way. Are you kidding me, bro?"
Yeah.
I think my favorite person ever because I saw a screenshot online, and it could have been edited, but it was someone's Steam profile, and they had like 108 games downloaded, but only 2 games had they played, and it was League and Warcraft.
Ouch.
And there were over 2,000 hours in both.
I haven't gotten 2,000 hours in any game yet.
That's hard to do, bro. That is hard to do.
Once again, I'm pretty sure it's edited, because I don't know if League is on Steam or if it's tracked.
It is.
It's not.
And I don't know if Warcraft is on Steam or if it's tracked.
League is on Steam. In fact, I could check that right now.
You don't need to. We're in the middle of recording.
We're in the middle of recording.
That's true.
But I'm pretty sure League is on Steam.
Again, I'm pretty sure it was photoshopped, but that person's my favorite person. I want to meet that person and, like, regret meeting that person.
Yeah. I think we, at least us two, agree. Keep tabletop games. You want to keep video games?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is on Steam.
It is on Steam.
Yeah, and
Is
you
Warcraft?
cannot play it on the Steam Deck.
Warcraft
Unless you're
isn't.
very
I know
good at
for a
modding.
fact Warcraft isn't because it's on Battle.net. Blizzard
Oh,
owns
true.
it.
Damn. Had to have been fake.
For real, had to have been.
Not a native Steam game.
All right,
All
it's
right.
your turn. What do you got, Tommy?
All right, guys. So, I'm going to throw this out to you. You have an indestructible device permanently installed on your person.
Okay.
It's either a teleporter that gives you Goku's instant transmission ability. Basically, you always know where any person you've ever met is, and you can always teleport safely next to them. Or, you have a time machine, but it can't travel distance, just take you back to the exact point in time. Stupid Redditor rules about, like, the rotation of the Earth and how fast we're moving through space don't apply. You can actually, like, go back and talk to dinosaurs and shit if that's what you want.
Okay.
But you can't travel any distance.
I'll be standing in the exact same place,
Yes.
just at a different time.
So you can either have basically the most efficient way to transport yourself imaginable, or the ability to go through time.
I'll definitely take the transmission.
I imagine with the time thing, you stay the same age, right?
I mean, yeah,
Like, you still age when you're using it.
probably, but your lifespan's functionally increased by quite a lot because you can just, like, skip through boring parts.
Yeah, fuck this part. Yeah, I'm taking the transmission easily.
Really?
Yeah.
None of you want to, like, hang out with people in the past?
No,
or, like,
fuck them, dudes. You know how many awful people there were back in
you
the
don't
day?
want to, like, invest in Bitcoin or some shit?
That's a good point.
Also, keep in mind,
Or
there's
I could-
two very important things we need to consider. One, well, actually, no. The time machine is just like something tiny, like on your person, right?
Correct,
It's
yes.
not some giant hunk of
isn't-
metal I need to lob
Both
around.
of these are indestructible devices permanently fused to your person.
Okay, cool. So that neutralizes one of the questions. The other question: what about, like, if you go back really far in time? What about, like, shifting plates? Like, if I go back 100 million years, Pangea exists. What if I just drop into water
Well, I mean, you could
or
time
into a
travel.
volcano?
You could time travel out of the water, and I'll say the same rules for instant transmission apply. Like, it'll take you safely, so it will safely drop you into the middle of the ocean or put
Okay.
you the safest place near a volcano. Like, there's no situation when using either of these abilities where you just appear somewhere and die.
I kind of just still like the transmission thing.
Really?
Yeah, agreed. Just not super interested in going anywhere but here. Just time wise, I would rather
You need
be
to
the
know.
most efficient at going where I need to be.
Actually, here's the thing. So, this thing's instantaneous. Basically, I can have it react as quickly as possible. Like, if, say, I teleport into a situation that's, like, really bad and I don't immediately die, I could just instantly teleport into a different space of time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
Take which one?
The time travel. Easily. It's too OP in that situation. The device is indestructible, and it's synthesized in your body.
It is almost the worldo.
It's so good.
Zawarudo.
True.
True.
So true.
I'm-
Time travel.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with the transmission.
Why is that?
I'm not smart enough to deal with the time thing and how I could make that more functional, even though it probably is in the long run.
You would need to know a lot of people and, like, know where they are, though, for it to be
Yeah.
an efficient form of, like, getting around.
True. I know a decent amount of people.
Would you know more? Do you think it would make you more social
I
if,
can-
like, being familiar with someone gave you a fast travel point?
Yes,
Well,
because
the thing is, it's
imagine...
OP. You can travel in the future, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just travel in the future, figure out what happens, go back in time, like, you know, hit the lottery or whatever. You know, just do everything that I
Yeah.
need to. Just analyze the stock market, become infinitely rich. All I have to do is just go forward, like, say, a year in time, see what the lottery ticket is, like the winning number, you know, and then just go get it.
Or, compelling argument for the transmission. Okay, you meet this guy at, I don't know, the bus station. You just talk to him for a couple minutes. You've technically met him. He goes all the way back to Chicago. You're just there for no fucking reason. And you just have all of these people around the world that you've met, therefore you can travel to, and you're just there, standing there, for no fucking reason, and they don't know why, but they keep seeing you over and over, and the second they get close, you're out. Go back home.
Skill issue. I don't care what they think. I'm gonna be gone.
Okay.
I think I've picked the transmission, even though my original answer was time travel. And my reason for that is I just remembered the 8-person rule.
What?
You're technically only 8 handshakes away from meeting anyone. Because of the
True.
population of the world and, like, how dense things
So
are.
if I shake hands with myself 8 times, did I just meet everyone?
It's not quite how that works. But basically,
That's your left hand.
if you can familiarize
Alright,
yourself with
handshake.
or keep, like, a photo album around, you become...
You can cheat with a photo album?
Obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, we should handshake 7 more times so we meet literally everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
That's
busted
3.
at that point.
4.
I think
5.
Hold on, rest
6.
set.
Alright, yeah. Oh, power lifter nap.
Okay.
Alright. 7.
Gotta hold this one out.
Yep. Alright, that's
gotta
8.
hold out the
I know
last set.
everyone in existence now. Hell yeah.
yeah, no.
The good ending.
I'm on instant transmission. Also, because butterfly effect is a thing.
We just
true.
I
handshook
wouldn't want
9
to fuck
times.
with the past too much, because, you know, fucking with the future would be bad. Though rules apply, there's no way you could erase yourself from existence. You'd fuck with too much. It'd be too hard to, like, keep relationships and
True.
whatnot.
Worst case scenario, I accidentally, like, fuse with my past self and blow up everything and I just die instantly. Best case scenario, I make a fuck ton of money and I just live easy for the rest of my life. I can predict everything that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So,
Invest in Apple stock real early.
real early. Just get Bitcoin. Remember that one guy that
Oh,
bought a
what-
pizza for, like, 12 Bitcoins?
Hate that.
A pizza. That's like $15
Yeah.
for 12 Bitcoin.
Which one blew up more, Apple or Bitcoin?
Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Really?
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Dude,
Did it
it
really?
exploded.
Because I didn't pay attention
Think about
at
it.
all.
Bitcoin.
So Apple's stock only went public after it had already blown up a bit.
Okay.
So there was no point in time where you could have invested in Apple and made nearly as much exponential growth as you could have in Bitcoin.
Okay.
Also, this is not a financial channel, nor do we have any financial advice or qualifications to give such.
You can tell because I'm $7,000 in debt.
The good ending.
No.
We've spent a lot of time
my
on this
bad.
question. But that's okay. Funny. My next
That's why
question.
you edit it.
Yeah, editing moment. Would you rather be immune to all laws in your country or be immune to all diseases?
Diseases.
Easily.
I'll tell you why. Teeth.
Oh, true.
Cavities. Those are
That's
diseased
true.
teeth. You would have perfect teeth your whole life. You'd never even need to brush.
Damn.
Not to mention diabetes. That's a disease.
Fucking
Cancer.
goddamn
That's a
it.
disease.
Yeah, but
That's
okay.
what my question
Well,
was.
spread out of the country anywhere. You're immune to every law in existence.
not
No,
care.
You could
disease.
go and just kill someone.
I
Two
don't-
dead.
I don't need to.
They die.
I'd rather almost perfect quality of life, regardless of my decisions.
The only thing beneficial for me with the no
Basically-
laws is that I could drive 100 miles an hour down the
Basically, do
highway.
you
I
wanna
could
have-
fuck with the IRS.
That's also true. Tax evasion.
Basically, do you want to
evasion.
have perfect health, or do you want to just be a fucking... do you want to play GTA?
Perfect health. This is real
I'm taking
life.
perfect. I'm taking perfect health.
Yeah.
I would probably play GTA and then get myself killed like I do in GTA.
It's dumb as fuck. Also,
would
just
just
because
go-
you're immune to laws doesn't mean people aren't gonna like hunt you down. Like, if
That's
you just
true,
get
yeah.
out of your car and shoot someone
No, so you
just because they can't convict
you rob the rich dude and then hire a bunch of bodyguards. Problem solved.
That's not what he's gonna do. He's gonna like blow up train tracks for no reason.
No, I was gonna probably like steal a plane and just do like somersaults in it to accidentally crash it into a building. Not through like some mental episode or whatever. It'd just
Yeah,
be
no,
fun,
just-
and then I
yeah.
would realize I don't know how to fly a plane,
Uh-huh.
and then die accordingly.
I think you and I are thinking more long term than he is.
Yeah, I'll take the health.
I'll take the health.
Does the
take
health
the-
also include mental?
No.
Not a
Damn.
well, depression can't.
Is that a
considered
disease?
well, sometimes it's genetic,
Oh.
so that's a disease. So if
Okay.
you have genetic depression, I am assuming it would be cured.
It would be.
Damn.
How do I make the laws more like
Enticing.
appealing?
Yeah.
There's no way.
I don't know.
Perfect
I
health
can't.
is just way too good.
Perfect health is
What if
extremely good.
you are?
You need
What
to
if
make,
you can break any law without getting convicted, and you are also immortal without with the exception of old age and disease?
So that's a little
So
more
you
tempting.
can't get shot, you can't get like shredded by a saw or whatever. You
so
can't get blown
would
up
you
in an
rather
explosion.
be
So
a
you
GTA
can't die
character
unnaturally.
Would you rather
Would
be
you
a
rather
GTA,
be a
good
GTA
character, but he's a
character?
hacker?
or have perfect health?
So you can't die of unnatural causes,
Yes.
basically.
You can only die of natural causes.
Yeah, but with a lifestyle like that, how long before you die of like a heart attack? I'm still taking perfect health, man.
Yeah, dude, I
don't-
could do so much crack cocaine.
I don't
with
need
perfect
to
health.
be I don't need to be a menace to society. I just need to be immune enough to AIDS to sleep around.
But it'd be fun.
No, not funny enough.
It would be so fun for like probably an hour.
Yeah, the only thing that's like really enticing for that is the amount of money I could rob from people.
Or tax evasion.
Or yeah, and the amount of money I wouldn't get robbed of.
Yeah, like you could totally make like a fuck ton of money investing in whatever.
True.
Like if you're just immune to laws, you can be the embezzlement guy. You know how like we have banks on the Virgin Islands because you can get around taxes that way?
Yeah.
You could just become the Virgin Islands. Just embezzle people's money for a way smaller fee than taxes and
Yeah.
make billions that way.
That would be so epic. Okay, so I say no laws. You guys say no
Perfect
disease.
health.
Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect health.
easily.
Okay, cool. Daniel, you're up again.
Oh, okay.
Sam,
Sorry.
we are so funny.
No. Would you rather meat chubunk
Oh my god. You
or
guys-
edible substance?
Would I rather meet chunk?
Chubunk.
Okay.
Chubunk.
So is it like I'm meeting a guy named Chump, or is it literally just would I rather meet Chump, or what was the other option again?
Edible substance.
So
Substance.
we're meeting
sorry.
an edible substance.
No. We're not meeting anything. The meat that I wrote down is MEAT.
Yeah, literally just meat chunk, like a chunk
Yeah.
of meat.
I'm gonna go with edible substance because I know that I can eat that and be fine.
Oh, hey, I wrote sustenance. My bad.
Yeah, sustenance. I also know I can eat that and be fine.
True.
It's not specified what it is.
It doesn't matter.
It could be the fountain of youth.
Do I know what the
It's-
meat chunk is?
No, no one has the answer to that question.
You made meat chubunk.
I made a joke about it, but I don't even know what meat
You
chunk.
don't know of...
I was just imagining just a ball made of flesh, and it's got like ribs and other bones sticking out of it.
I was...
There's like an eyeball in it. and the rest is just like the Krabby Patty meat.
Yeah.
The rest, like the actual meat part, is just that meat.
That's not what I imagined. When you first said meat chunk, I imagined just a cube of meat.
That works too. It's close. It's not exactly what I was picturing, but something between.
Yeah,
those.
except I wasn't imagining it so grotesque. I was just imagining like beef, pork, and chicken all in a box.
Well, the thing is, if it was called meat chunk, I would say it probably looks like that. But meat chunk,
Chunk.
meat chunk,
CHUBMK.
Yeah.
Chubunk.
What he just said. I would probably go with edible substance too.
Damn.
Unless I can like weaponize the meat chunk.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna go with edible sustenance too.
Yeah, I don't think I can harness the power of meat chubunk, so I'm gonna go with edible sustenance.
Everyone's on edible sustenance.
It's
among us.
one of these words.
Those words are so sus.
They're so sus. All right,
Sustenance.
Tommy, it is your turn.
Okay, guys. I have a question for you.
No.
Damn.
Would you rather speak only in rhyme or only in riddles?
Holy shit, okay.
I would only speak in rhyme. That's so easy.
I'm speaking in riddles. Only to be controversial to Trevor. That's it. That way, I can say one of us speaks in riddles, the other speaks in rhymes.
I'm gonna say that
reason.
like your brain doesn't have
It would be.
autocorrect. It's entirely based on how creative you are in the
Oh,
moment.
fuck. I'm completely fucked.
Like, you're just a mute if you can't think of a riddle whenever you need to say something.
What is
You would
hungry
You would want to
me?
You would want to explain what a car is, and you'd say something like, "It is a boat, but with it's on land and it got window and tire."
That's not a riddle.
But
It is.
does
You
the
gotta
riddle have to
figure out
rhyme?
What the boat is?
The riddle does not have to rhyme because riddles inherently
Therefore,
don't
that's a
need
riddle.
to rhyme.
That's
Exactly.
a riddle.
It is a boat, but it has tire, and it is on land, and it got window.
This looks like a point for riddle to me. I'm going with the riddle.
You're going with riddle, and you're just
Absolutely.
gonna sound like you have Down syndrome for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
I would go with rhyme because it'd be cool.
I can't rhyme
And
at
it'd be
fucking
funny.
all. Holy shit, Eminem.
I could be like the im and im.
They would like very much think you're some sort of eccentric rapper. Like,
See, that's
Bro.
way cooler than just being fucking
bro,
retarded.
Trev
Yeah.
only talks in rap. He's in a constant state of freestyle.
I'd rather.
How far can I get with the rap? Can I say like my life be like ooh,
No,
ooh,
it has to rhyme.
Not rhyming.
Does ere rhyme?
Erect my car.
Ere. Yeah, I would go with rhyme. I can't come up with any funny. I can't come up with any funny examples on the spot right now, but I would definitely go with it. It would be much more fun than having to speak in riddles.
I don't know. Speaking of riddles, you can kind of cheat the system though,
Yeah, I'm
because you
also
could just
gonna
like
pick
all the
rhyme.
time.
I'm also gonna pick rhyme just because I'm imagining like most practical uses for things. And if you're like, I'm allergic to peanuts, you can come up with a rhyme like but I can't eat nut. And people will understand what you're saying. But if you have to be like, riddle me this and try and like hint at that you're allergic to peanuts.
I
True.
cannot tolerate the nuts.
Riddle. A question or statement intentionally phrased so as to require ingenuity in ascertaining its answer or meaning, typically presented as a game. That could be bent a lot. The rules of that.
I feel like speaking in rhyme is just a superior
Would you
option.
rather be a bard or would you be confusing?
Would you rather be a bard or me past 3 a.m.?
I think
I'm
we
not-
pretty much got that
Yeah,
down.
I'm
Sounds
not
like
creative enough for rhyme, so I'm going with riddle. That sounds
Right.
easier.
riddle, and then we do rhymes.
Speaks
Okay.
in riddles, the other speaks in rhyme.
All right, next one. Who would you rather have to share a bed with? A sober cannibal or a drunken Christian?
Drunk Christian,
Drunk
all the
Christian.
way.
That's what the internet said too, but I thought it was funny.
Damn.
That one was also off the controversial of all time.
Look, there's no... I can't think of a single reason I'd sleep with a sober cannibal.
Mm-mm. No.
The cannibal part sucks in the moment, but the drunken Christian part, because the thing is you're sleeping with them, you're having sex with them, okay?
Yeah, and?
The sober cannibal, they probably won't eat you, to
Okay,
be
I
honest.
do have to ask. Is the Christian sober enough to give consent?
No. I think that's the shtick behind the would you rather.
Oh, shit. Statutory rape.
So would you...
Or sex with a cannibal. This got a little trickier now.
Yeah. They're also a Christian, so it's even worse when they wake up and they're like, "Oh my God, that happened! I've defiled my faith with my Lord."
Damn.
And they're like, "Yeah,
Am I
That's
drunk
me.
too?
that's so true."
That's me.
Am I drunk too?
Oh, that's important.
Because that
let
could
the-
save me legally.
That's...
I'll let that be up to
Your
you.
Honor, I was fucking wasted.
We were both. It was mutual statutory rape.
We raped
Mutual
each other,
stat.
so two negatives cancel out and make a positive. That's
Count-
just sex with extra steps.
Counter
Holy
sue.
shit.
I'll counter
So
sue
true.
because I was also too drunk to be making decisions.
Fuck. I think I'd go with the cannibal
I'm
still.
going with drunk.
I'd go with the cannibal.
I'm
with,
going with drunk.
borderline statutory
I'm
rape.
going with, yeah. Look, as bad as that is, and I'd hate to be in that situation, it is so much better than sleeping with a cannibal.
Well, okay. The cannibal's not going to actually eat you.
But what's been in that cannibal's mouth before? Human flesh.
Hamburger. But man.
Man burger.
Man burger.
A ham member.
A manwich. A manwich.
I'll make a
I think
manwich out of you if you're not careful.
I think I'd go down on the sober cannibal because, okay, let's be real. They're going to wake me up if they try and, like, eat me, okay?
Are they, though? They might have, like, chloroform. I don't know what cannibals do, but usually they drug you before they like, chop you up and cook you.
We'll say in this instance they don't have drugs.
Why are we giving the cannibal more benefit than the Christian here?
Because the Christian's just drunk. What do you want, a sober Christian? Then you
Those
just
are harder to find.
Damn.
That's me. I've never been drunk.
Hi.
That's so true.
You're like a shiny Pokemon.
That's me. That's true.
You're so shiny.
I'm worth a lot of dollars.
$7.
At least two.
$7. That's a lot. I'll give you the 7 money, not dollars.
7 currency.
7 currency.
7 doubloons.
His offer's still more tempting.
So let's settle on an answer. I'll go with the sober cannibal.
I'm going with drunk.
I'm going with drunk.
Okay.
Easy.
I'll be fucking the cannibal. Daniel, it's back to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, again, not a funny one, but would you rather have a successful YouTube channel or a successful podcast, such as this one?
This one that's definitely successful.
Yeah.
This podcast that's very successful.
So would you rather be Daniel and Samuel or Complimentary Mania?
It'd probably still be compliments.
Fuck.
Yeah, same.
No.
It's a lot
not-
easier to do the podcast than do YouTube.
Yeah, agreed.
Look, as fun as it is to like give things visual medium,
Yeah.
it's also more work.
It adds a
It
whole
is.
nother
It is a
dimension.
lot more work. Yeah.
And also there's like people judging your appearance and shit.
Oh yeah, Daniel and Samuel.
The second we show
audio.
our faces, we're gonna get like harassed if we have an audience at that point.
Yeah.
Aren't our faces the thumbnail?
Oh, that's a good point.
I-
Well, but it's art. It's artistic.
Yeah, it's artistic.
It's okay. They can't see the imperfections.
Yeah, you look like an anime character, and I look like I'm coming for your children.
Damn.
It's okay. They're not far off.
Hey, fuck you.
Okay. I'm dying.
Yeah, I'm taking the YouTube channel because I've had so much fun
You have
doing
Daniel and Samuel.
and Samuel. Yeah,
At the link.
yeah.
I
At
can't
the
remember
link,
the whole link.
youtube.com/hitcomeduo DNS.
What he said.
This
Go check it out.
was-
DNS stands for Daniel and Samuel. If you didn't get that,
This was a ploy for him to plug his YouTube
That's
channel
true.
again.
It
wasn't
was.
Indeed.
yeah. But I've had a lot of fun doing that, and it is definitely more work than doing a podcast. And I would love to do a podcast as well. But if I had to choose one to be successful, I'd rather the YouTube channel.
I think it just depends on who's started on what first. If we were asking someone that hasn't done either, it might be a split. But for us, it's pretty
I
straightforward.
think the podcast is always better, though, because podcasts have multiple platforms and generally a better
That's
economy.
true. Yeah.
YouTube is just ass to its creators, and there's only YouTube.
Yeah, that's right.
That's so true.
That's
so true.
I fucked up my sternum. How'd that happen?
Sternum brogue. I got hungry.
All right.
Your turn?
Okay, this is a bit of a shit post, but I think you guys are going to this might be the most controversial one so far.
Uh-oh.
So, I'm going to replace every joke you will ever hear from now until you die
Big chunkus.
with either puns or dead memes.
Oh.
And when I say dead memes, I mean they need to be memes you personally consider dead and stale. Like, Trevor is still laughing about D's nuts and Big Chungus, so he wouldn't hear those.
Post-irony, bro.
Hilarious.
He wouldn't hear those. He would hear, like, I don't know.
Do you know D-Way?
We are number one.
Velociraptor memes.
We are
Do you know D-Way?
Do you know D-Way? Velociraptor.
I don't even know that one.
Velociraptor.
I have no idea.
It's the image of
the
like,
one penguin
a
walking, the baby
velociraptor.
that's got like his fist and he's going, yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
Those are dead.
Never seen that.
The obsessed girlfriend, all the shit that was like maybe funny 10 years ago, if that.
Yeah. So
MLG stuff.
Ow.
Okay.
I'm going with pun.
They're both obnoxious in their own
agreed,
cute,
but-
quirky little ways.
But I can't bring myself back to like the Harambe era.
Here's the thing.
See, I still find Harambe memes funny
I thought
as
that
shit.
was the most annoying shit back in like 2016.
What happens when they become post-irony? Like, what happens when they turn back
Well,
around?
then I
If
would
the
imagine
meme is no longer dead, then it stops qualifying as a dead meme, and it falls
kinda
off the roster.
what I was thinking.
Damn.
Whereas the
So,
pun
like,
is always going to be the same
there's
thing.
I still
never
do the dead memes.
There's never any point where the memes are like good for
like
you. They always
shams.
feel cringy and dead.
I would rather do the memes, honestly, than the fucking puns.
That should be Sans.
Kill myself.
No.
I-
You can't, he's already dead. You fucking skeleton
The
idiot.
thing is, the puns are just universally unfunny.
There have been a few on occasion that are funny.
The thing is,
And you'll be funny to people who don't have a sense of humor.
the thing is,
Which is most people.
I think you misunderstood. I'm not replacing the jokes you tell. I'm replacing all the jokes you hear until you die.
I'd rather hear
Oh.
dead memes.
Ooh, that makes it a little...
Like, dead memes are less
humor
torturous.
is replaced
You know what?
with
Yeah.
either puns or dead memes.
I don't know, because, like, I hear Gage say both of these. That's...
Which one do you prefer less?
Yeah, that's where I'm confused, because I don't know.
See, guys, I have an answer here. That's for sure. I'm a bit of a glutton for punishment.
Fuck you. Of course, this is so one-sided for you.
So, like, I gotta pick the puns.
That
because
made
that's like
me go memes.
80%
I'm going
of
memes now.
my
So Danny
humor.
and I are going with dead memes. He's going with puns because he's fucking insane.
You know, I don't like stairs.
They're always up to something.
They're always up to something.
Road work ahead. I sure hope it does.
What he said. All right. Your mother and your girlfriend have switched bodies. You need to have sex with one of them to save both of their lives and revert them back to their original bodies.
God.
Which one do you choose? Do you fuck the girlfriend in your mom's
Oh.
body or your mom in your girlfriend's body?
Oof, I hate that. I'm going with girlfriend and
choice.
mom's body, though.
Same, actually.
It's hard.
Look,
but
it would be really difficult to fuck my
be hard
mom.
to be hard too.
Oh yeah. Listen. I would rather have memories of fucking my girlfriend, but she looks like my mom, than memories of fucking my mom, but she
Yeah.
looks like my girlfriend.
Highly agreed.
Like,
This sucks. I hate this one, but
I don't-
we have to think about it.
Yeah,
so.
I don't like this one at all, but I'm definitely firm on that.
yeah, same.
As much as I hate that, at least it's the correct person.
Same.
Physically,
Mostly
it's
just that it's
correct.
not your mom.
Basically, would you rather prefer it be mentally correct or physically correct?
I'll go mentally.
100%.
Yeah, all the way.
Yeah, there's no situation. None.
And if I can, I'll take out the part of my brain that has that memory.
Yeah,
so it can
I'll
go
like
away
kill
forever.
myself immediately after.
But it's the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
I think I would choose what you guys chose and also kill myself immediately afterwards. Hot.
No,
It's not.
quite the contrary.
Okay.
This is the plot of several porns.
This is,
Maybe
I
even
True,
some
probably.
I
hentai.
think we've gone over all the 5 planned ones. Do we have any extra ones?
I had one that I wrote down that was his from earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, which
You should
was
say it. It'd be fun.
it's actually really similar now. Would you rather have an incredibly hot stepsister who is super into you, or an average to below average looking person who's super into you?
Pretending you're single for this situation. You're single and very horny.
Extremely. Your name is Vaughn.
Oh.
Basically, do you want to fuck your sister?
No, it's a stepsister. So
Stepsister.
there's no relation.
Oh, it's different. It's okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that
There's
I've seen
no
porn.
relation.
If there's no actual relation by blood, of course.
Really? That's
Yeah, I
weird.
can't do that.
It's weird.
I would not be able to.
How
Not that
long,
I have
how long
any
has the stepsister been in the family? Did I grow up with her?
Yes.
It's
Okay, then no.
Yes.
If she just got like
or
put into the family and I didn't grow up with her, yeah.
Does this
But-
question get better or worse if you switch it for adopted sister?
ooh.
I think
I
it
don't
doesn't
know.
really change.
I think it
Yeah,
gets worse, honestly.
I think it does get a little worse.
It actually does get
because that's meant to be exactly your sister, whereas this is just a side
Yeah,
thing
someone who
because
married
of
him.
someone else.
I think it does. I think it does get worse through
Yeah.
that.
I'm taking the average looking person.
It's
Same.
shaken up by whether or not they grow up with me. If I grew up with them, absolutely not. But if they were like put into the family after I'm like an individual and on my own, I could see it happening.
Yeah, I don't think I could bring myself to do that, so I'm sticking with the other one.
Yeah. That's an assumption on my part, so I would also go with that answer. But if that happened to be the situation, I would go with the first option.
Okay, checks out.
Yeah.
I expected everyone to go for the second one, honestly.
Really.
Yeah.
It's too weird.
Agreed.
I prefer average looking people anyway. Like if someone's too attractive,
Girl
and they're
next door.
into
They're
me,
a
that's
target. Like rape could happen.
True.
Bad
Yeah, you wouldn't
man
want to have
stuff.
to deal with that. Oops, my bad.
That is the mic.
That is.
Like, hi, Mike.
Laptop.
Hello.
We have Mike. He's recording everything for us. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome. That wasn't Mike. That was me.
He was saying it for Mike. Mike can't speak.
It's true. Mike's mute.
I guess since I'm
No,
out
he's
of,
not muted. If I muted him, I'd have to push
Where
this
he
button.
mud-
Right.
Mike.
Sorry, yeah,
We
we
might
muted.
cut that
We
out.
muted Mike.
I guess since I'm out of recorded ones, it's time to ad lib.
Oh, this is Trevor's part.
Okay,
This is the funny part.
I got it. So, we're all gamers here.
True.
You spend your entire life playing only with a controller or only with a mouse and keyboard?
Mouse keyboard. No competition.
Yeah,
There are some games that like you just can't.
True. Mouse keyboard.
mouse and keyboard is just far too versatile.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is it comfortable in every situation? Not exactly, but does it work in pretty much every situation? At least when compared to the controller, absolutely.
Yeah. Because for me, the controller's just such a subgenre of games that I can use it for compared to a mouse and keyboard. And I grew up with mouse and keyboard anyway instead of controller, so I'm not super comfortable. Pretty much all I use the controller for is like side scrollers and whatnot.
If I picked the controller, I'd have to like abandon Minecraft for life because
Oh, yeah,
trying
absolutely.
to play Minecraft on a controller is so
cannot.
crazy. Thank you.
I
Fucking
just-
console player over here.
I can't.
I
First person
don't play on
shooters and
console
controller,
anymore.
just like
It
first
is
person
better-
games, do not work
It is
with me.
better on PC, okay?
Also Terraria.
Terraria with a controller. Terraria
It's
is
so
weird.
bad with a controller.
It's weird because like Terraria is a
Okay,
game
hear me
I
out.
feel like I want to
Hear me
play
out.
with a
It was
controller.
good before
can't.
1.3. 1.3 completely changed the controller layout, and it just does not feel right.
I believe you. I don't remember because I wasn't playing at that
Something
point.
happened between 1.2.4, I think, and then 1.3.
True.
Just the complete button remap.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad.
Terraria's in a weird place for me because I want to play it with a controller. It feels like a side-scroller kind of game I'd want to play, but it's just not comfortable because of the building mechanic.
Yeah, it's kind of pain.
So I have to play with a keyboard.
So I should ask, do we have enough time for more than one, or should I just end on a final would you rather? Because we are like over an hour in at this point.
I mean,
unedited, of course.
After editing, this is probably like 45 minutes because I've got to cut out multiple blowjob noises.
No. You leave
blowjob
those
noises
in.
are they add to the character.
Maybe the conversation about people that the listeners have no idea who are.
No, those are funny too.
You have to cut out my first would you
It
rather.
depends. No.
First one was
We
about
keep that
Chase.
one in. We keep that one in.
Oh yeah, we should
We've
talk
talked about
Chase
Chase.
every episode.
Yeah.
No, true.
See, we got to keep those parts in that they kind of don't know about because, like, come on, we've already done that for the first 6.
Mm-hmm.
So,
at this point, like everyone's gonna have a mental image of Chase.
Oh, true.
hot.
He's that guy who
Big,
skips
buff.
leg day, has dementia, and wipes people's asses.
He gave me so much shit when I told him, like, we called him out for skipping leg day because he actually doesn't. We thought it'd be funny. He doesn't.
Well, he does because he only has 1 leg day a week as opposed to 2, and you
He
need
does.
a certain amount of
Imagine.
reps.
All right, I've got one final would you rather.
I wonder what it is.
Oh, you wonder what it is?
Yeah, I wonder.
Okay, well,
Hit me.
I got a question for both of you.
Okay.
And then let me make sure the mic's right here for me
Okay.
so everyone can hear this well. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more video games, or would you rather have games, unlimited games but no games? Do you want me to repeat it? Did
No.
you get it through? Okay,
No.
I'll repeat it for you.
No.
All right.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Would you rather
Damn it.
have unlimited bacon but no more games? Not just video games, but no games. Or
Follow.
would you rather have games and unlimited games but no games?
Oh.
So I've seen this broken down as a math equation, and it's basically unlimited bacon but no games, or games. So I'm gonna pick games.
Here's the thing. I broke this a while back. I was just talking about it when I first heard this infamous joke. / would you rather. It mentions games and unlimited games at the slight cost of no games, but you already get games and unlimited games. So if you take out the games, you are left with unlimited games.
I
Yeah,
think that answer's pretty clear then.
yeah. It's like
I love bacon, but I like games more.
it's like
Unlimited
infinite
games.
It's like infinite G times 0G plus G. Like you end up with at least
Tommy.
G.
You know what you're doing right now? You're committing a sin. You know how? You're talking about math?
I'm not.
You just did a math.
I did not do it.
You did a math. You did
But there were
two
letters.
maths.
There were letters.
Horseshit.
That wasn't a math. That was an English. I said a sentence.
You like vor, don't
if
you?
I wrote it down, it would be math. I didn't write it down.
You're into that vor shit, aren't you?
Don't make me hungry.
All right. I think that's a good place to end it, right? Do you have any closing regards, Daniel?
No.
You should say the link one more time to
Oh.
your channel. Would be funny, I think.
Oh, yeah, the link is, hold on.
Hold on.
I thought you had to memorize.
I do. YouTube.com/hitcomedyduodns.
All right. What was that? Make sure you say it into the mic this time.
Okay.
Hi, Mike.
YouTube.com/hitcomedyduodns.
Oh my God! You spiked it so much we might have to cut that out. But that was funny.
My apologies to anyone wearing headphones.
All right. This has been episode 7 of Complimentary Mania. Or what was that thing you said at the beginning again?
Wait.
Cataclysmic mongoose.
This has been the Cataclysmic Mongooses. He's Cataclysmic. I'm Mongoose.
And he's mongoose.
And this is Daniel and
It's
Samuel.
mongooses.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I'm
plural.
Daniel and Samuel is one guy. I do the voices for both.
He's both. He has the personality disorder
Daniel and
thing.
Samuel.
He is
Moore.
in fact the alpha and the omega, but
Oh,
neither
true.
of them are alpha or omega.
In fact, I'm Mongoose. You're Calamitic, or whatever the fuck. Cataclysmic, and you're both. And we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, everyone. You all want to say goodbye?
Bye.